Hey, this is Mike Madden, the Mental Block Doc. Are you ready to kick your butts for good? Now, if you don't have a notebook, I want you to get a notebook because we're going to do some homework in the next couple of videos here. I want you to write some stuff down, okay? So if you have a sheet of paper, a notebook, I want you to write at the top of the page what your current problem is, okay? So you're going to write my current problem, my current struggle is, and it could be anything that you're going through. I'll give you a few examples. I have no passion in life. My current problem is I feel depressed. I can't stand my job. I'm never going to be able to quit smoking. I can't lose all this weight. I drink too many glasses of wine per night. My boss sucks and stresses me out. I hate my job. So pick one, okay? Because what I want to do is I want to take a problem and I want to run it through the results formula so you can kind of see how this works out in real life, okay? So just for our example, I'm going to pick, I feel depressed. I feel bummed out. I feel blah, okay? So what is that? That's a feeling, okay? So you can ask the couple questions about this. All right, that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling bummed out. I'm feeling depressed. What thought is causing me to feel depressed? Okay. So you write that down. How do I act when I feel depressed? What's my actions, but by feeling this way? Write that down. What's the ultimate result of these actions that's going to happen because I feel depressed? Okay. Now, the same would apply if you started off with a thought instead of a feeling. So, for example, I hate my in-laws. Okay. So here's how you would run that through the results formula. That's a thought. So you ask the following questions. All right. Well, that's the thought. I hate my in-laws. How do I feel when I think this thought? How do I act when I think this thought? What's the results in my life when I'm thinking this thought? Okay. It's never the circumstances that are causing your feelings. It's always your thinking about the circumstances that's causing your feelings. So let's change your thinking with a better thought and let's start a new results formula. So get out your notebook, get out a sheet of paper, and I want you to write my issue is and name it. Okay. Now look at that, whatever you put down, and determine, well, is it a circumstance that's happening in my life? Is it a thought that I'm having? Is it a feeling, an action, behavior, or is it a result? Okay. So if it's a thought, you fill in, all right, well, if this is my thought, what's the circumstance? What's going on in my life that's causing that thought? And because of that thought, how am I feeling? And because of that feeling, how am I behaving? And because of that behavior, what's the results that are happening in my life? Okay. If you start off with the feeling, like I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm upset, I'm angry, feeling, well, what's the circumstances that's causing this? And what's the thought that I'm having about the circumstance? What's the behavior that's following from that feeling? What's the ultimate result that's coming from this? Okay. Change the thought that's not working and choose a new thought that's positive and empowering. Now, with that new thought, fill in the rest of the results formula. If you change the thought, what's the new feeling? And with that new feeling, what's your new behavior? And with that new behavior, what's the ultimate result from this new thought? What's the purpose of doing all this? Okay. Just filling in the rest of the formula and becoming aware of what's causing you to feel bad is enough to help you to feel better right now. And the more you do these, you're going to notice how much negative thinking that you really have. See, what we're doing, the whole reason why I'm having you do this is that you're messing around with some of your negative programs that have been running subconsciously. You're not even aware of it. We're starting to bring the subconscious into conscious awareness. This is you choosing what to think rather than living your life by default. This is you deciding there's no benefit for me to feel crappy about this. The final step is to ask yourself, what will be the result that this action will create in my life? See, the power of this process is after you identify the thoughts that are not working, you can consciously decide what you want to think instead and allow the cycle of this new thought, creating this new feeling, creating this new behavior, this new result to create a new experience. So for homework, I want you to play around with the formula. Start out with a negative experience and to see how can I change the thought to get a new feeling, which is going to lead to new behaviors and new results. And I want you to write this out. Don't do it in your head. Take it from your head, put it on paper. Writing it out makes it very conscious. It's a conscious activity that's going to give you more clarity to what you really want and how you can change your life. Now, for more information on how to kick your butts for good, please click the link in the description below. I'll see you in the next video.